Hi, everybody. Welcome to Max's monthly music mission. This is its own segment now because we don't want to do
episode 3.
Episode 3, sort of. This is something we started in the Model Citizen show proper, and now we're just going to do it as its own video series so we don't talk about this for 20 minutes or so every episode. If you're not familiar with this concept, Max knows nothing about music, but Michael and I once hosted a music podcast for like 6 episodes.
So we're experts.
Yeah. So this is me and Michael largely giving Max homework assignments for music that he needs to listen to. And sometimes other people come up with the homework assignments too, because Grant was one of the people who helped me come up with Max's new assignment. Anyway, Max's previous assignment was the Gorillaz and Stevie Ray Vaugh, right?
That's
correct.
Correct statement.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us what you thought about these artists.
Why'd you say artists like that?
I don't know.
Just trying to be
I'm not
British,
playing.
you know, like for Gorillaz.
Yeah.
The Gorillaz are British?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
They're also cartoons.
They're also
They're
cartoons.
anime people.
They are anime people, I guess.
Suspicious. Let's start with the Gorillaz. You assigned me 2 albums.
I did.
Demon Days and Plastic Beach.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Plastic Beach is better than Demon Days.
I agree.
Interesting. Okay.
Is factual. But ironically, I have more notes about Demon Days. So, I think overall, the biggest bullet point I had for Demon Days probably encompasses the whole album. Is my taste in music really hasn't changed much in the past 15 years, which is part of why you're giving me these monthly music missions. And at least when I wrote this, that I hadn't heard really anything quite like this album before, and I would have probably liked it. Well, I would have liked it then, and I definitely like it now. So it's unique, which is cool. But I have heard Feels Good Inc. I have no idea what that sounds like right now because I haven't listened to the album in a bit, but I knew Feels Good Inc. for sure. I knew that.
Feel
Let's
good.
see. I wrote that the intro, I italicized it. I described it like a Disney ride when you swirl through a dark area into a new world. Like it was very like transformative kind of. We are taking.
Isn't Last
somewhere.
Living Souls the first song on the album? Right? The first
you're
real
asking
song.
the wrong person.
That's the real song, but there's like that like cartoony like spooky music that plays, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows? All I know is
This is your
Maleficent's
there's
castle.
intro.
Yeah,
It's right there.
Yeah,
It says
intro.
Intro.
Spooky music.
Let's see what else. I wrote Dirty Harry is grooving.
It's grooving.
Dare is grooving. I use the word grooving.
Very
a lot.
grooving. Very grooving.
There is the best on that album, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Dare apparently reminded me of Daft Punk's Ram.
Okay,
So,
I can accept that.
I apparently would probably just listen to an instrumental of this album. Like I could go without the singing part of it. I think the music itself was better than the lyrics. And I like classified as like a get focused kind of music. Like I would listen to this if I was running or writing or in the gym. Or like this could enter in a rotation with like the Tron soundtrack of like I need to hunker down and just get in the zone. And I can put this on and it won't distract me and I can move forward. So, and then what was this? Oh, Fire Coming Out of the Monkey's Head. Very good song. I like that one a lot.
So,
What about
but
Plastic
you like
Beach?
Plastic Beach more,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, first bullet. Already like it more than Demon Days.
Damn.
Because it's got Snoop in it.
Whatever that was.
There's probably because Snoop starts off.
It had
the
nothing to do
album.
with Snoop Dogg. I mean, that was cool. That was nice. It's more orchestral, instrumenty. Like, it just seemed it's more in my line. The one specific song I wrote down was on Melancholy Hill.
Best song
I like
by far.
Do you know that these are the singles on the album before you listen to it?
I have no idea. I just put the album in and listened to it.
Okay, that's interesting
I
because
don't-
you're
I
choosing
don't-
the clear like. It's funny that these things work out like this, I guess, because if you were to
That's
hand somebody,
I mean, it's probably why they were the singles.
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. But like, if you were to hand somebody an album, and you're like, here, listen, that's what are the best songs on it. I guess most people would probably choose the singles a lot of times.
Exactly.
So-
In Radiohead's The Bends, Black Star is the best song. Definitely the single.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
The only, if you all may know them. I feel like out of everyone here, Mike would know the band or group, Dirty Heads.
No.
Sounds really
No,
familiar.
does no one know Dirty Heads?
No.
No,
No.
Oh, fascinating.
Is that our monthly?
Is that our music homework?
Dirty Heads is like a rap. I guess technically reggae. I think Bob Marley's son has been on a couple of songs with them, but they're just kind of like island boy music, which you would listen to. But what I thought of was kind of that the Gorillaz, I guess, kind of remind me of the Dirty Heads, where it's two styles that kind of come together in a cool
Got you.
way, where there's some rapping going on. Your Snoop Dogg, others are not, and it's kind of fusing two things together to make something unique. And
Yeah.
I think that's what I really like the most, and part of why I like Plastic Beach more.
Oh, they do
That
that,
makes
Lay
sense.
Me Down song.
Maybe, I don't know. I only know one album by the Dirty Heads.
I'll
and
look
I think
into-
that's one of the songs.
But I do
Yeah.
agree with what you're saying about they're having that mix of styles that makes them come together, right? You have the singer, which, by the way, do you know who the singer is?
The one that roller skates around Jack Black. That's all I know.
Yeah,
Anime
yeah, that
boy.
one.
He wouldn't know who. He
Have
wouldn't
you
know
ever-
who it
Taylor
is.
Swift.
Do you yeah. He was actually, they just performed with Billie Eilish at Coachella this other weekend.
Taylor, with Taylor Swift.
No,
too?
Billie Eilish. She
Oh.
brought in Damien, who was the lead singer of the Gorillaz, on stage with the rapper. Anyways, do you know a band named Blur, perchance? Have you heard of Blur?
Yes.
Nope.
He definitely knows the woohoo.
I can't tell it based off your
It's
rendition of it.
any
but
E3
That's how
trailer.
it sounds like.
That's what it sounds like. Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, if you've seen it-
Woohoo! That's really it. If
You 1,000%.
you
know that
100%
song.
seen that.
No way you
You-
don't.
we're
Hold
gonna have
on.
to hear the real thing. 'cause
Hold
your
on.
guys'
I heard it.
rendition is not light.
That's literally how the song goes, though.
It's called song. It's called Song 2. Here, I'm gonna just play it. You watching
Yeah.
the video on the on Discord?
No.
Hold on.
No, too many streams.
Oh my god. Never mind then.
Just tell me the name of it.
It's
and I'll
called
pull it
Song 2.
It's called Song Number 2.
Yeah. Anyways, that is the singer, if I'm not mistaken, or he's one of the members of Blur.
Yeah, he's just
But here's someone that you would not expect that's part of this band. Have you ever watched a little TV show called The Powerpuff Girls?
Oh
up.
man.
Yes.
Did you not? So do you know the bad guys from the Powerpuff Girls?
I mean, I know.
Do you know like
villains,
the guys, the lizard dudes? You remember them?
Gang Green Gang.
No,
Gang
I'd
Green
have to
Green.
see- I'd have to see a picture of them.
One of the
They're all
members, one of the members of the Gang Green Gang, stood in as one of the bassists for the Gorillaz. I believe on Plastic Beach, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it's in it's after
Oh, Almost Human. Or Human?
I remember these guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
One of
in
them's
the
a
Jack
Gorilla-
Black music video. He pops the basketball. Since you mentioned that, Max. That's
Yes.
the Gang Green Gang guy.
The Gang Green guy.
weird.
Yeah, Gang.
Yeah, so they canonically are one of the members of the Gorillaz, as a member from the Powerpuff Girls.
Weird.
Yeah, wild, right?
So
Whatever happened to
Gorillaz-
the Powerpuff Girls CW show?
Oh,
Oh, it got
canceled.
canceled because it was horrible.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Shot
It
the
got
pilot.
canceled. I
and it
know
was-
they were reshooting. It's canceled.
Fucking
Canceled.
dead.
Oh,
Take it out bad with a
bad.
bullet.
It's too bad.
No.
It looked
Yeah.
like
The
it
script
had
was
some,
terrible. The script leaked, remember? And it was like
no,
horrible.
it's too bad. It seemed like it had some major Riverdale vibes.
It
No,
did.
it's
like
pretty
it was going
good.
to cross over into the
It
Riverdale
did.
universe.
I would have watched the fuck out of that personally. I love being some Chloe Bennett personally, but that's just me. Anyways, so do you like the Gorillaz or you don't like the Gorillaz? I haven't determined.
Yeah, they're good.
All right.
They're good. All right, let's hear about Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Stevie Ray Vaughan's amazing.
Yes.
I know Pride and Joy. I think everyone knows, and I know Mary Had a Little Lamb, but I think everyone knows Pride and Joy.
But not everyone knows Mary Had a Little. Not his rendition.
His
of it, I
version of
guess.
Mary Had a He's much easier to digest than the Gorillaz. I could just put Stevie Ray Vaughan on.
Did you listen to Riviera Paradise like I told you to?
No, I only listened to the one that Mike recommended.
Texas Blood.
Honestly, forgot about that. So, well, I wrote down Austin City Limits concert video. So apparently I was supposed to watch that.
Oh yeah,
Didn't
because
do
we
that.
told you you need to see him actually play because it's absurd.
Yeah,
Nope,
it gets
no,
real
didn't do that.
sweaty.
I think my favorite one was Rude Mood.
Rude Mood is a good song.
Mood. Words I used to describe it: shredding and thumping. Whatever that means. It reminds me. So, my first 3 cars. No, first 2. First 2 cars did not have like an aux cable or anything. I couldn't plug a phone in, so I had to either listen to CDs or the radio. And I detest the radio in general, but public, radio, I do not listen to hip hop or radio shows or whatever. I have no idea what's popular right now. Any of that stuff. Abby listens to it all the time. But
Have you heard of a guy named MGK?
He drinks his girlfriend's blood.
Yes. Do you know whose girlfriend is?
I'm gonna move on.
Okay, move on.
Max,
Protect myself. Anyway, the one radio station I would listen to here in Florida is WUCF 89.9 Jazz and more, because I'm a 100-year-old man on the inside. But on Friday nights, they have a program called Smokestack Lightning, which is like blues, the blues.
Is it hosted by the man who is in the Ghostbusters?
Don't know who hosts it. But I remember the first time I heard this show.
I'm not even joking. I'll explain in a second. Go away.
But I remember the first time I heard the show, I had dropped Abby off at her house when we were dating, and I was driving home, and then just his guitar just comes in shredding. I'm like, this is not jazz. I must be on the wrong radio station. And turns out I was on the right station. It was just a different program. But anyway, Stevie Ray Vaughan would, and probably has been played on Smokestack Lightning. I definitely like this one a lot. I still have been listening to this. So Mike, if we're keeping score, Mike wins again with the superior pick of the week.
Well,
So I've given you.
I'm gonna win this
Jeff
next one for
Buckley.
sure.
No, Logan. We can give Max 2 options here.
Before we move to the next one, I just want to know, out of from the 2, I will say, episodes of this that we've done, what has been your favorite thing so far?
Jeff Buckley.
All right.
Surprising.
I'm so happy.
All right.
So we need to
All right,
just
Logan.
find people that are similar to John Mayer and funnel them to Max.
My next one's kind of out of left field for sure.
You can go first then, Mike,
Yes.
Okay.
because Grant consulted on mine.
And,
With me.
and we're going
Okay.
to give Max an option with ours too. And
The-
I'll explain option.
This month's Max's homework for this month from yours truly. So I picked this artist because of this joke that we always have that you think Elton John is part of the Beatles. And now
Yes,
I
he's
know
the
you're
5th
thinking-
gay Beatle.
and now you're asking yourself, oh, Mike, certainly you're picking Elton John or the Beatles. No, that's not who I'm picking.
The cockroaches! The cockroaches!
but it's an act associated more with Elton John than anything, and I guess with that kind of music, glam music. We're talking about glam rock,
Ooh.
and
Don't even know what that is, but
so
Just very,
I'm picking-
very
glamorous.
flamboyant. Very flamboyant. Glitter.
I'm picking T-Rex's Slider. The Slider.
Ah.
Is what
I
I'm
haven't
picking.
even listened to this.
So
What is-
I can
Hold
jump
on.
in on this too.
what is the name?
it's called the
T-Rex
band's
is the
name
name of the
is
band.
T-Rex,
Like a dinosaur.
Like a dinosaur.
Letter T, right?
Yeah,
just
T
TREX, I think.
T.REX, or I don't know how they say it.
Okay.
I don't know. And it's the slider. It's the black and
Very
white photo
curly
with,
hair.
with the top hat.
There you go.
Okay, the slider. All right,
Yes.
I've added it.
Okay. Now,
Max
This
is
is-
gonna have an interesting month.
I want to know where you're at with this because I say this every single time. But if you end up liking this opens a lot of doors for me. To
Literally,
get you.
literally could be the doors.
I just want to read. This is also, by the way, what you said about Stevie Ray Vaughan. So I want to read the Apple Music. This could just be the generic, but
Sure.
this is the description. I'm just going to read part of it. The slider. Recorded in Paris on Elton John's recommendation,
Okay.
with artwork shot by Ringo Starr. Elton John is a Beatle. Elton John's a Beatle. He's working with Ringo.
They're all British. They know each other.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
all. Yeah, it's like him.
Rex's
like, even
seventh
like
album.
Pink,
This is his seventh
Pink
album.
Floyd, like they're all associated in some fashion.
Yeah.
Electric Warrior.
He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame last year, I
Doesn't
believe.
mean much nowadays.
Doesn't mean much nowadays. But yes, his most notable song you probably know is "Bang a Gong."
Get it on.
Get it on, bang a gong.
I know that song.
Is that?
He also did the.
It's not on
I
this
think it's
album.
called "Children of the Revolution" or whatever.
Also not on this album.
That's not on that album. But I think I've been listening to this a lot just because it reminds me of my brother, and I'm not necessarily like a huge fan of it. Like I like it a lot, but it's not like I associate it more with my brother than with myself, I guess. And I've been listening to a lot of music that's more associated with my brother and my sister than with myself lately. So I've been listening to this album a lot, and I'm like, oh, maybe Max will like this. But this is legitimately an album that I think if you like this more so than like, because Stevie Ray Vaughan was more just like, I know you like John Mayer. John Mayer is very influenced by this man. I might as well give you this. And it does open some doors to like blues stuff. But this one is very much goes into like a whole other genre of music that I don't even know if you'll like or not. So this is me kind of just throwing something at a wall and seeing if you like it. If you do end up liking, if you do end up liking
continue?
it, if you do end up liking it, listen to Electric Warrior, the other album. That's his famous album. That's the big album. But I think the Slider's better, personally. So.
All right, so
All right, Max. You have two options here. You can have two albums, or you can have an album and a movie. What is your choice before you name the band?
no.
No.
I already know where this is going. Then
Is this Tenacious D?
yeah, that was
I was gonna say, you
I had a
already said too
vibe
much.
that this was happening.
Don't forget, there's that HBO TV show as well.
It's time for us to get Max into the D.
Oh no!
Max, your assignment for the month is Tenacious D. This is an offshoot of the Gorillaz because he's in that music videos. So it all ties together.
I can't believe it. That thumbnail's gonna be great.
I knew this was coming.
Yes.
I felt it in my
Listen to
bones
Tenacious D.
because Grant quoted a song from the movie soundtrack, which I had never heard in my life until the other day, maybe a couple weeks ago, when my coworker put it on in the car during his week of carpooling.
What song?
So I listened to the entire soundtrack one morning commuting to work.
No, the whole soundtrack,
The whole
Which
thing.
one?
the movie,
Oh,
The movie.
the entire
oh,
movie.
the movie.
Oh, the
Okay.
So I know the
Tenacious D,
vibe
he's
of the
the
movie.
man.
It's a
The
man.
There's
Hero
like a
God.
battle with the...
She did
Yeah.
Golden Gold.
Golden God.
I'm more interested to hear what he had, like when.
What's
he
your review of
listens
that
to the
album? I
first
just wanna know.
I also know... You
should
can
watch-
tell me the name. What the greatest song ever written? or
Tribute,
something?
tribute.
I know
It's
that
Just a
song.
tribute.
Yeah, I know that song as well because I
What's your
thought that was
feelings
extremely
on
funny.
Fuck
in
Her
high school.
Gently.
Yep, that album has to be on there.
Yeah.
That's called Tenacious D from 01.
I wanna hump you sweetly.
Max, you played one of the Guitar Heroes, right?
Yeah, the metal's on
3.
Three?
Yeah,
That's
the
on it.
metal's on
Remember the metal?
Metal's on there.
That's the metal. Was it
The
Rap
ones that-
tried to kill the metal? Yeah.
there.
Oh yes,
That's them.
Ooh,
That's
I
them.
do know that song.
Yeah, that's them. Damn, that's good. That's some good ass picks, guys. I'm really excited for next week. That's
But
gonna be fantastic.
I'm sorry, I'm still unclear on what.
Okay, so you need to listen to 1000%. You just need to listen to their first album, just Tenacious
Yes.
D. Just listen to that album. It's
From
got all of
2001.
Yes.
it's got all of their hits on it. It is
Bonus?
Tribute. Okay.
It is like Mike is like, oh, I'll try to open new doors for Max here. No, this is just
We're trying
a
to shut some
thing.
doors.
Yes, we're just trying to get you. It's not bad. It's great. It's
No,
amazing.
I love the
but
album.
it's
It is really
not
good.
like-
It's a
It's not
great
gonna be
album.
like it's not gonna be like if you listen to this, we can show you something else. It's like honestly, just come into this thinking it's like heavy metal Weird Al. That's basically what it is.
That is,
I know the vibe of Tenacious D. I
Actually,
It's
know
heavy
what
metal
I'm
Weird Al.
roughly getting
Well, when
into
we
here.
say you're gonna listen to this song, you may notice that some of the songs on here are like 30 seconds long and 40 seconds long, 20 seconds long. It's like they're just a bunch of dumb skits they throw in the middle of this album.
Yeah,
Or
no.
they're just riffing.
Max,
So-
how are you on
College
comedy
Dropout.
songs in general? Like, are you cool with them? Like,
I
do you
have
like, do you like
tickets
some?
to see. I have tickets to see Weird Al 3 days after
Fucking-
my child is supposed to be born.
That's incredible.
I'm not seeing Weird Al this year.
No, you're definitely not. You're definitely not.
That was what we were going to do for our 5th anniversary. Was go see Weird Al, and then
Also-
Whose
when you
decision
look-
was that?
Also, when you
ours.
listen,
No, well, that's lovely.
when you listen to the first song on the Tenacious D album and
Oh
you
my
hear Kielbasa, I want you to keep in mind that one time in my high school music class, a man got up in front of the whole class and sang this song, performed it in front of
That's
our teacher,
incredible.
and sang all the lyrics. And she's like, "What is going on?"
That's incredible. What is wrong with your classrooms? I'm singing fucking Crazy Jane.
Grant would know. Would know.
George.
It was
George and Mayo.
yeah,
George sang it. Mayo was the
It was
teacher.
Miss Mayo. She was like, she once gave a kid extra credit because he went to go see Ninja Assassin in a movie theater. She used to always
Oh
give
my
you credit.
god.
She used to always give people extra credit if they went to a concert or something like that, and then brought the ticket stub back because she's trying to encourage people to go like
All right.
seeing the arts or whatever. And
That's
so she's like, "Yeah,
cool.
I went to go see Ninja Assassin. Can I get extra credit?" And she's like, "Sure."
That's fucking awesome. Max, just a little extra credit. This is tied to Tenacious D. Watch the tribute music video because the music video is awesome and there's a lot of cool cameos in it that I don't want to spoil.
Yeah,
That you may already know.
Also, watch the "Fuck Her Gently" video.
That sounds like a
Extra credit. Watch the HBO show on HBO.
just put Tenacious D after it. You won't get anything weird then.
sure.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, there you go.
I mean, at the top you won't get anything weird. I don't know.
When this video wraps up,
So
to show you
just
guys.
the one album then.
Yes.
So listen to that album. You've heard the Pick of Destiny album. I
So
feel
you-
like the Pick of Destiny album definitely works better when you watch the movie, obviously.
Yes.
So I'm not going to tell you to go watch a movie, even though it's like 80 minutes long. It's like an hour and 15, 20 minutes.
Yes.
It is art, though. You should watch it.
It's wild.
It's a perfect date night.
pretty
Sure,
good.
except for the Clockwork Orange scene.
It's pretty good. You should listen to that album too, for sure. Either watch the movie or listen to that soundtrack. And then if you want to, you can listen to Rise of the Phoenix as well. That album's more self-referential of the band though, so you almost kind of have to know a little bit more about them
Yeah.
to kind of get some of the things they're going for. Because they released that album. Basically what happened is they came out with the Pick of Destiny. It didn't suck, like people liked it, but
Yeah.
like it made no money. It was
Yeah,
horrible.
it's a cult
it was
movie.
It was like a total commercial failure to
Yes.
the point that like the band, like it didn't really die, but it was just like, wow, this bombed and was horrible. And then the Rise of the Phoenix is all about them rising back to prominence. They talk about it on the album. They're like, when the Pick of Destiny came out, you thought we were dead, but now we rise like the Phoenix once again. So it's more self-referential on some of the songs on there. But if you want to listen to that, that's got some really good songs on there too.
Yeah.
And the whole album's not like that. Like
Yeah.
The Roadie's a really good song on that album.
If you do watch the movie, you do get context on the tribute song. Actually, oddly enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Duly
Yeah.
noted.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first album's the best one. It's got all the good songs on it. Wonder Boy, Tribute, Kielbasa,
Wonder Boy.
Explosivo. Yes.
Alrighty. Duly noted. Homework is written down, added to the library. Love it.
Wait, they sing an Elton John song. I forgot that single's
Also,
on
one of my
Spotify
favorite,
now.
one of the most underrated songs on that album is on the first album is Lee. I love that song. It's a minute long. And they just say Lee, 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 Lee. Ain't no one name is Lee. They just say Lee a lot. Lee, Lee, Lee.
A lot of Jack Blackisms.
Lee, Lee. Yes.
All right.
This is pure Jack Black.
Jablinski. The Jables.
So we'll see
All
how
right.
this goes.
Hey,
Sounds
wait,
good.
I got a question just for future reference. I'm not telling you to listen to this now. You use Apple Music, correct?
Yes.
Does Apple Music have Neil Young on it?
Yes, because he's
He
mad
does.
at Spotify.
Yes,
right?
he's on there.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
I just want to know for reference for potentially at some point.
Not next
down-
Yeah, no,
episode.
Neil's here.
Not next episode, but maybe down the line.
Well, I have a surprise for all of you.
Oh no.
A child.
Yeah, child. I
It's
have
twins.
extra credit.
Oh,
For all of you.
Oh.
Oh no.
Okay. All right.
The point of this is to find music that you guys think I will legitimately like and expand my musical education. Well, I think it would help if you knew what I actually listen to.
Okay.
And so I can share one or two albums. That's up to you. But I'll just share one artist, and you can optionally listen to it if you would like, to get a better sense of. Because what I will recommend is what I listen to whenever I'm listening to music. It's not a very large pool. So
Master
This
but
extra
it
credit
will-
will end at one point.
eventually, yeah. So it is entirely optional. You don't have to listen to it. You can recommend whatever you want. But I do think it would
Kanye.
give you a better window into what I enjoy.
Okay.
And so I'll let you guys pick a genre. I have two that are different. You could have like hip hop or rap or alternative.
Oh, you actually listen to rap music? Okay, I was going to suggest rap music, but go for it. All right, I'll take rap.
Alternative.
Or so who wants
I
alternative?
want alternative.
'Cause
The
I
two
think-
people who are in charge of it want alternative. Pick what
I
they
want to
want.
hear alternative.
All right, let's
'cause
do
I know more-
alternative.
well-
Alternative can be for everybody. That's fine.
All
It's
right.
gonna be
well,
Vampire Weekend.
it is.
Yes.
It is. I listened to their first three albums
Okay.
straight the
you, dude.
whole time. I don't listen to one album. I listen to three at once.
Okay.
Okay, I'll do it.
But if I had to pick one, it'd be Modern Vampires of the City. And you all have probably heard
second?
this.
Is that the
It's
second-
not like
I've seen
Vampire
the
Weekends
trailers.
like I've discovered.
Is that the Cousins one?
No, that is Contra. That's their second
Okay.
album in 2010. No, Modern Vampires of the City is 2013.
Okay.
So it was right when I was graduating high school. I do think that is their best album. It has a flow to it. Basically, I like music where the whole album flows start to finish. Dark Side of the Moon, Modern Vampires of the City.
I can't
Ram.
wait to suggest some Mars Volta albums for you.
Good to
So-
know.
So there you go. If the album is like one thing, I'm in.
Oh, this has
so
the Diane Young song.
it does.
So
It does
that
have Diane Young.
that song? What's that song?
That's
Yeah.
Cape Cod Quassa Quassa.
The baby, 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 baby,
baby.
roll on. That's
Persona.
Yeah.
Persona.
I think my favorite song's probably Hannah Hunt on that album, but also I like Unbelievers a lot as well.
Max. So this is funny. You're talking to a man who loves 60s and 70s prog rock concept albums. So
You've lost me. You've used terms I don't understand.
Oh,
So there's your
Dark Side of the
alternative,
Moon.
which honestly you probably have all listened to at least once before. I do like Father of the Bride. It just I haven't listened to it enough to like add it to the rotation, but it is a very good album too.
I'm gonna do you one better. I'm gonna listen to the first 3 albums tomorrow while I work.
Wait, have you never listened to him?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I have. Yeah, I just sang the
I
song.
feel like he would have to if he called it. He immediately called it. He's like, it's gonna be Vampire Weekend.
And I like
My
Cousin
favorite
Cousin.
song of theirs, if you only picked one song to listen to,
I love A-Punk, guys.
yes, no, Campus, which is on their first album. That is my favorite Vampire Weekend.
Is it that dun 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 dun?
No idea. I cannot do this thing you do where you're just like, oh, I know the song, and then you start bopping to it.
Yep.
No, I have to like
All right.
play it.
Quick.
Nah, best song on that album's Oxford Comma, bro.
What are the 3 albums again? Just
That
want to
song
make sure.
is fantastic. That song is very good.
It's
but
Modern
my favorite
Vampires
is
of the
Campus.
City. What were the other 2? Sorry, the name of the albums.
Oh, Contra is their second album. Has a
Like-
picture of a
like
lady
the video
on
game.
front.
Oh, okay,
I mean, it is spelled like the video game.
got you.
And then their first album is just self-titled.
Okay,
it's
so those 3, got it.
What if instead I just learned Cousins on drums, and then
Cousins
I
is
record it?
I like Cousins.
I like Cousins too.
Yeah. The first song, what is it? The first song, Horchata, now makes me think of Mario. You'll appreciate this. What does Horchata remind me of? It's a deep cut.
What does it remind you? What is it?
American Vandal Season 2.
Oh, motherfucker! Yeah, it is, isn't it? Okay. God damn.
So
I met
anyway,
someone from that
extra
cast. Though.
credit.
That was cool.
Yeah. Extra credit for all of you, if you would like. But this extra credit will help guide you at least to know what I like. And we'll do rap next time. I'll pick a rap thing. And
Okay.
Kanye West.
odds are you have not heard of this artist.
Tyler, the Creator.
I bet you guys never heard of Frank Ocean before.
Have you guys heard of Kendrick
rapper.
Lamar? He has a
Can't wait for the new album.
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
by the next time
I'm scared
we
to say
record.
this, but never listened to a Kendrick Lamar album.
You
so-
know, okay. So if I ever get it,
I know Logan. I know Logan loves that Pimpin' Butterfly album, or To Pimp a Butterfly.
Good one.
I just think that album. Here's my thing with that.
Damn's real good too.
Not that we'll wrap this up because I know this is not a consumable product for anybody, but I'm also not really trying to make it one. Pimp a Butterfly, I think, is just like art.
Yeah.
To
I
sound
agree.
like
I agree
to
with you.
sound like a douche about it. Like that's my thing. Like I think that's just like one of the most like finely constructed albums that's ever existed. Like period. Like it's
Also-
absurd how well put together that album is in every aspect.
That
And
and
loyalty.
also,
I
you were
got
just saying how
loyalty.
you like albums that are like, they flow.
Yeah.
All 3, like Good Kid, Mad City, Damn, and To Pimp a Butterfly, all do that.
Yeah.
They all tell a story.
Well, that's not my homework this week. So
I know. I'm just telling you.
Logan definitely
the
will at some
concept.
point recommend this man to me. I'm sure.
Yeah, maybe.
I would assume so. Considering
if
how
that
much you
will
enjoy
happen.
him, I would assume it will happen.
I haven't been able to listen to him a lot in a couple of years, but that'll
'cause
probably
he hasn't done
change in the next couple weeks. So.
I haven't listened to him in a bit, except for the one time I actually listened to him like last week, and I listened to Good Kid, Mad City while I was working.
That album is. Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway,
you've probably heard some songs by him. I'll show you those off air. Anyway,
I got loyalty.
yeah, he's got it.
In his
That's
DNA.
in my
That's
DNA.
already.
damn. Anyway, all right. We'll be back next month, and Max will talk about Tenacious D and T Rex. Okay. Sure. Until then,
You
can
both
watch
chose
it.
artist with a letter in the name, like just a single letter. And
There you go.
D&T.
DMT.
Sure.
DMT.
Max is about ready to get the D this month. I'm so happy.
Yeah, we chose Tenacious D because it's a long con D's nuts joke. So
We didn't do one this week. Oh my god. You
Been
survived
on
this
high
week.
alert, Mario.
You
High alert.
survived. You survived this week.
all right, we'll be back next month.
Yes.
I'm 21, right? I'm 21.
21.
21.
All right, bye.
Bye.
That is a weird inside joke, too.